Hello, myself BISWA'S. This question is from C. Verma book, class 11, first chapter. So the question is, a vector A makes an angle 20 degree and B makes an angle of 110 degree with x-axis. So to solve this, we have to draw the diagram. So this is the x-axis, this is y-axis, x, this is y. This is our vector A, which makes an angle 20 degree, and this is our V vector, which makes an angle 110 degree with x-axis, and also given that its magnitude of these vectors are 3 meter and 4 meter respectively. So this is 3 and this is 4 meter and this is 3 meter. So question is asked to find out its resultant. So to find out its resultant, we have one formula. Resultant vector R vector is A vector plus B vector. So to find out its magnitude, we have formula A square plus B square plus 2 AB cos theta whole root over. Here we have to use theta. What is theta? Theta is angle between vector A and vector B. So and theta is angle between vector A and vector B. So which is, if we calculate 110 minus 20 is 90 degree. So just put here all the values. If we put, then the resultant vector magnitude is in place of A we put 3, that's 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 into 3 into 4 into cos 90. But as we know, the value of cos 90 is 0. So it become 3 square plus 4 square root over, which is 5 square is equal to 5. Okay. So we find out its resultant magnitude is 5 meter. So to find out its resultant, we must know its direction, the resultant direction. As we know, the vector B has more magnitude than vector A. So the resultant is slightly towards let me here towards B vector. So find out its direction. So let resultant R makes an angle alpha with A vector. So to find out its direction, we have formula alpha is tan inverse V sin theta divided by A plus B cos. So put all the values here. Tan inverse B is 4 sin 90 divided by 3 plus 4 cos 90. As we know, cos 90 is 0. Sin 90 is 1. So it's become tan inverse 4 by 3. If you calculate it by right angle triangle, we find out that its angle become 53 degree. So its alpha is the angle between resultant R and A vector. So the total angle which resultant R makes with x-axis is 73 degree, which comes as 53 plus 20 degree. So we write resultant R vector is 5 meter as magnitude and 73 degree makes with x-axis. So this is question 1 complete. Now we go towards question 2. So this is question 2. Question 2 also similar to question 1. So here it is asking A and B two vectors of magnitude 10 units each. And here it inclined with x-axis and 30 degree and 60 degree. So first we have to draw the diagram. Then it is easy to us to calculate. This is our x-axis. This is y-axis. So this is let be a vector, and this is let be b vector. So this is 30 degree and this is 60 degree. So here also to find out the resultant, we have to first find out the angle between, which is theta, angle between two vector a vector and b vector is 60 minus 30 degree is equal to 30 degree. So here theta is 30 degree. Now the magnitude of resultant R is a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Here cos theta is 30 degree, theta is 30 degree. So put the value, and also here given magnitude is 10 unit each. So a vector magnitude is equal to b vector magnitude, which is 10. So put all the values here. It's 10 square plus 10 square. Here 2 into 10 into 10 into cos 30 degree root over. If we calculate it, we'll find a number which is like this, 19.3. Okay. Now let the angle between the let here is the resultant. So I just take the angle between resultant and a vector as alpha. So alpha is that formula tan inverse b sin theta by a plus b cos theta. So which is tan inverse 10 sin 30 degree divided by 10 plus 10 cos 30 degree. If we calculate it, we find uh, tan inverse 1 divided by 2 plus root 3. So its value become nearly 15 degree. Okay. So a resultant makes total angle with x-axis makes with x-axis is 15 and this one 30. So total is 15 plus 30 degree is 45 degree. So resultant is 19.3 unit. Here it's 19.3 unit with 45 degree with x-axis. So the question number 2 also complete. Now we go question number 3. Here is saying add vector a, b, c each having magnitude of 100 unit and inclined with angle x 45 degree, 135 degree and 315 degree. So now, so the most important is to draw diagram. So I just make here, this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, this is x-axis. So let this is a vector which makes 45 degree. Now 135 degree. Let this is our b vector. This is makes with x-axis. This angle is 135 degree, and this is our c vector. C vector which makes in total from here, which makes a angle so which makes an angle of 315 degree. Now to solve, we have to break this question. To solve, we have to break it into its component in x-axis and y-axis, so it's easy to solve. Otherwise it is something difficult. So first, a angle, we have to find the resultant in x-axis and y-axis. Resultant along x-axis. So a vector resultant along x-axis is, so let here some vector is like this and it's make an angle theta. Then as we know, it's this is become, let it is a vector, then it is become a cos theta. It's along x-axis, and along y-axis it is a sin theta. So we break this vector according to this. This will become a, here a is our 100, and cos theta, cos 45 degree. So as it is cos 100 by root 2. Now so b vector along x-axis is similarly 100 cos 135 degree. So its value, as we know, cos 135 is minus 1 by root 2. So it's become minus 100 divided by root 2. So this minus indicates that its cos 135 degree is in negative x direction. That means in this direction. Now C vector resultant along x-axis is similarly it's 100 cos 315 degree, which is also 100 by root 2. Now, now totally the mode resultant along x-axis is 100 by root 2 minus 100 by root 2, which is B vectors component, and 100 by root 2, this is C component, so it's become 100 by root 2. Now we have to calculate resultant along y-axis. So resultant along y-axis is, first we have to calculate a vector resultant along y-axis. Is vector A into sine theta. Here vector A magnitude is 100 and sine 45 degree. So its value become 100 by root 2, because sine 45 degree also 1 by root 2. So B vector resultant along y-axis is, so magnitude is 100 B vectors and its sine 135 degree, which is positive because sine 135 degree is plus 1 by root 2. So it's become 100 by root 2. Now C along y-axis is 100 sine 315 degree, which is minus 100 by root 2. So as you know, the sine 315 degree is minus 1 by root 2. So in total resultant along y-axis is now become 100 by root 2 plus 100 by root 2 minus 100 by root 2, it's 100 by root 2. So 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 total resultant is, as x-axis and y-axis is 90 degree, makes an angle 90 degree to each other. So resultant is becomes simply resultant along x-axis square resultant along y-axis in total root over. So it become, if I put 100 by root 2 whole square plus 100 by root 2 square, its value become 100. Now calculate the direction. So the direction is alpha is tan inverse its y component divided by x component. So it become tan inverse 100 by root 2. Our y component here we calculate 100 by root 2. So it's 100 by root 2. X component also 100 by root 2. So it become tan inverse 1, which is 45 degree. That means our resultant is along this direction means along A, because A makes an angle 45 degree with the x-axis. So our resultant also along A direction, and also its magnitude also same as A vector. Okay. Okay. Thank you.